All right, so Cortis just came out with a new comeback called Green Green. Right here's a little mini album right here. I'm actually fairly excited for this right here because of Red Red when that came out. It was cool for me, but over time it grew on me a lot, and I actually started listening to that song a lot. So yeah, I'm excited to hear what they're gonna do for the rest of this album right here. Starting with the first track called TNT. Only does melody right here, but interesting. Basically, they're doing with the instrumental. Okay, look at it's going down. This whole thing with them running is crazy. Ooh. The layer of voices come on that. It is a crazy looking scene, especially how they're filming this. I love how natural it looks though, like just in a neighborhood. Okay. The hook right here. On the floor of that. Yeah, they're random school. Yeah, I always love how they film their music videos. They're so like unique. Yeah, the way this beat's going is fire. Going with this like man on his own. Yeah, I really love this part right here. Wow. How many people did they get for this? Nah, there's no way they got this many people, obviously. But whoever did the visual kind of like, effects on this to make it look like that there's really this many people running after them, it's crazy. They did that really nicely. This looks like a freaking zombie movie, even though the people are not zombies. And again, I love how like natural they're filming this, but with like the moving cameras and stuff like that as they're running and stuff like that, different angles. Interesting. Again, I really like that hook that they're doing right there. Is that it? No way. No way. No way. Really? I thought we were gonna go in with another verse. I mean, I guess Red Red was basically the title track, so that makes sense. It's just like a little thing that they come out with. Yeah, this beat, like I said, so fire. Did they really get this many people? Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me read these credits again. Okay, hold on. So they got the production and the production equipment, show light department, drone team. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, you probably could they probably could pay that many people. Stunt coordinator, stunts. Okay, yeah, because they were like doing all the jumping and stuff like that. No freaking way though. Day one? Like, what does that even mean? Day two. Oh, that drop without the freaking yo. Is that break or not? And I mean, it's a simple thing with that, main kind of thing looping with that, distorted kind of thing. Day freaking 3, bro. Nah, I gotta see the behind the scenes filming of this. I have to. How do they have? Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's a simple thing with like, that main melody or whatever. But I like the way they did that beat and everything, kind of going with that. It's kind of looping how that's going down. Just really nice going with that main melody that they were singing as well. With the da, but that's actually crazy. They had that many people. No way. I still think they did like some type of visual things that add more people. There's no way they had that many people. Did you? Let me actually go back to that. scene, because that was the craziest looking thing. I'm like, yo, ain't no freaking way. Hold on. I don't even think was it right here. Yeah, that. Oh, that is that actual really like. They were going all the way from there. They would have had to block off this entire road. Freaking like nobody could do anything on this road. They'd had, you know, block it off for filming. And then had every single person that they hired going all the way from back here. There's, yeah, that has to be like visually edited. There's no way they had all the way people all the way back there. I would say maybe, yeah, the couple people right here, like I would say it cuts off right here because we could still see faces, but from here you can't really see anything. So I'm saying I'm thinking definitely from here that's when they cut it off. And then they had people like right there kind of like doubled, and they probably did some like effects on that. But either way, still, that's a lot of people. That's crazy. They're jumping over cars and doing all that, doing all the things on the side. Like, yeah, I would say definitely like, yeah, their music videos are literally wild every single time. I'm very, very entertained by their music videos. This one was probably one of my favorites, just the way it was filmed. Like I said, I liked the whole thing of how natural it looked with, you know, the not too high quality camera thing that they had, but it was also like moving while they were running and stuff like that. Like, it was just very interesting. I think like stuff like that, especially with chase scenes, I like how that's filmed a lot. It's very, very nice. I like how they did, you know, that little insert of their mouse as well, kind of saying the lines. It was very interesting as well. But yeah. And then, but it's only a 2-minute song. I'm definitely gonna be vibing to this one though. If it comes on, you know, just really nice kind of sound, like I said on that one. But yeah, crazy. Now let's go to the rest of the songs on this album though. All right, so this next track is called ACAI. And production is always really interesting as well with the different sounds they use. I got that beat's going. Yeah, even the way they produce their vocals as well. I don't know what effect is on the voice right there. It's interesting. Okay, I like that. Okay, that's break right there. Yeah, look how the percussion going on this. And the melody on that basic thing right there. It's a really interesting delivery right here. Okay. See how that sound coming right there? Oh, interesting. He would like higher at that last kind of like, and then come up with her. Huh. Okay. Yeah, very interesting there. So that was going. I like how they went down though. How short that is interesting as well. Okay. Ooh, interesting sound. The clap, kind of like very in the back, and then was there somebody screaming on top of that as well? Okay. Yeah, it's like someone saying "scar" or something like that. Very quiet, kind of like, you know, ad libs they have going. It's interesting how they sound on that. Oh, the siren sound. I would say that main hook line is very catchy right there, the melody of that. Ooh, doing a beat on that? That was nice right there. I like that. I went back in. Ooh, what a break right there. Nice. Yeah. What's definitely doing a lot for me is that main melody going with the bass singing there. Now they're doing that going with the beat. Yeah, again, really interesting. Yeah, really interesting how they were producing their ad libs on this one as well, where they were placed as well, and the kind of filter that they had on their voices as well. Just really interesting in that. Even with the main kind of lines that they were doing, the main kind of filter that they had on the top lines was very, very interesting. Like I said, I like that main melody they were singing in chorus. That's very catchy on that. Just how they were doing the overall flows on this was really interesting lyrics and how they were written as well. I would say I'm really liking that they're kind of sticking with, you know, a sound that I feel like they, you know, like doing or whatever and stuff like that. Like you could definitely tell with like the production and how they do like the kind of lines and the way they deliver it. It's a very unique kind of thing, especially compared to a lot of other stuff coming out, right? So I like that they're keeping with that whole thing just overall. So yeah. Like this one right here. Definitely feel like I would listen to this one. Now let's go on to the next track. So the next track is called Young Creator Crew. Okay. Okay. Interesting hook right there with a young cooker. Okay, I'm saying it higher. Okay, I like I'm doing with the what the heck is up with the yodelay? Yeah. They just got the weirdest. Yeah, they have like some of the weirdest like line things ever, bruh. Like, and how they fit it with the production. I like this flow they're doing right here. And she kind of auto-tune it with it. I like the sound that's going on the instrument right as well. Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm repetition that. I like that line. You won't feel that first bop your head on it. I feel like that makes sense with, like, you know, because usually people, like, you know, take sounds like this a little seriously. That, you feel me, you know, kind of won't get it at first, but a lot of sounds like this especially, you kind of have to turn your brain up and just, like, again, like they say, bop your head, just vibe to it, right? And I mean, if you just do that, you feel me, song is vibey. Unless you just don't like the sound just in general. I'm not gonna lie, it's catchy, but I don't know if I like that hook right there. The way they're saying that. And then this. Nah. I do like this verse though. The sound of this. I did an instrument on this. Okay. I like how you went like soft on that haircut. But interesting, like panning, like shouting in the back as well. Yeah, the production is really, it's still really interesting as well, even though it's a lot of kind of like looping sounds going on. Like like what they're doing with the vocal things and how they're adding that is so interesting. Like that scream panning as well, in the back, and then they're dropping down. I like this part too. Yeah, okay. So that one, yeah, like I said, it's definitely a song you gotta like just kind of vibe to on that. But you know, like I said, the hook, the way they were doing that, it was like, you know, okay for me right there with the way that they were saying that. Probably not a song I would listen to too much. It's just basically like this is not a sound I usually listen to that much, honestly. But you know, of course, I've heard sounds like this before, and you know, been able to kind of like vibe to it. It's definitely one of those sound. It's definitely one of those songs that could come on and you feel me? I could definitely bob my head to it. Like the energy and how they're doing the beat in the song is kind of like designed for that, right? It's kind of like, you know, get you going with that. Very nice kind of repeating parts with the catchiness right there. You have that. I do like how they were doing the sound in the verse though. Like I said, with that sound that dun 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 or something like that was going in the instrumental. That was really nice. But just overall, like I said, probably not a sound I'll listen to too much, just like on my own, like put on my playlist or whatever. But yeah. Now let's go on to the next song. So the next song is called "Wassup." Okay. Ooh. I like how it dropped down. That's melody on that. Again, really interesting production on their voices. Where they were placed in the song, man. Like that melody going in the instrumental right there. I like how it was like higher on that kind of thing right here, and it's not no lower right here with that melody. I got that bass is coming in as well. And that's kind of it's a nice one. Ooh, that's kind of echo right there. The reverb on that. Wow, really interesting where his voice is placed right there. I like the melody he was singing right there. Really nice like melody right here. Push right there. Unlike his slippers. Did he lose the slippers or something like that? Okay. Oh, I like this flow right here. Okay. Purpose of the outside. Wow. Yeah, I really like how that sound is going. Everything is filled out as well, but it's like so interesting. And that main melody is going in the chord, you know, the instrumental. Right. It's doing a lot for me. Okay. That was nice. Some kind of reverb thing right there, breaking and dropping that down. Yeah, it's kind of like this distorted kind of sound as well. It's interesting on that. I feel like they use a very kind of bass booming kind of distortion thing a lot on their songs, especially on this album, I would say. I like this one a lot. Like I said, really like the overall kind of vibe of that one, just the way the beat was going, like the melody, like I said, that's going on the instrumental right here. That was doing a lot for me. Like the main melody they were singing as well for that hook as well. Like I said, very interesting production when it came to, you know, where their voices are placed and everything on that. So yeah. Enjoyed that one. Definitely gonna be listening to this one a good bit. Now let's go on to the next track that we have. So the next track is called Blue Lips.
So you're swimming in a pool. The
That's cool. Okay, high pitched vocal. There's like reverb on that. And the way you sing. Oh, not like that. So. How's it sound with the keys kind of panning as well? It's going like the way it's spread out. It's very nice. Oh. Now that's for that. Oh, yeah, the sounds they're using this all the way up Miley. Like it's a little note, different melody. Yeah, how are you saying lips right there? Love how filled out it is right here as well. Oh.
Talking to the moon. Drips fell loose, but what
is the we got?
This is what we choose.
Oh, I like his tone right here.
Drips fell loose, but what is the we got? This is what we choose. The bitter and sweet of it both intertwined. Shot through the room. That now say still racing life's clock. Wanna change views. I need something else and a new wow. Blue flame getting put out. These days getting too tough. And a chat trying to sneak out. Choosing the flex he can't hide.
I like that back and forth with that.
Roll with the well like a seaside. Chasing magic, brought my feet tired. Get to the end and then rewind.
Yeah, love how chill this is with the sound and how they're delivering his lines. Like his tone on that melody is very nice. Those chords are nice, bro. Okay, nice. Repeating that melody on top of that. Oh. Yeah, this might be the one right here. Yeah, that was really nice. I really like that one a lot. Sound-wise, the way they're doing the instrumental, even the way they were doing the, lines on this one, the delivery, very nice on that. Like the main kind of thing with the melody on the My Blue Lips, that's nice. Just the overall vibe, very, very nice. They captured this vibe really nice, 100%. Right up my alley and stuff. So yeah, definitely enjoyed this one a lot. Definitely gonna be listening to this song a lot. Really nice vibe down the album as well, 100%. That's gonna be the end of my reaction to Cortis's Green album. I would say this one, especially this entire second mini album right here, like comparing it to the first one, is definitely the most kind of interesting and unique when it comes to production and how they did everything. And what I like on this one is, like I said, they kept to a specific area of sound and way of doing like production that I feel like kind of creates a very unique thing about them, right? So I like that. It seems like they were definitely going for a specific direction on everything, and they definitely did that very nicely on this one, I would say. And because I know they're very involved in their music as well, I like kind of hearing that. And then I also want to see the kind of process of making these songs. So if they do like an indie video or something like that showing their process of making some of these songs, I would definitely like to check that out. But yeah, overall, sound wise, in terms of how I like this entire album, just like, in my opinion, I would say a lot of the sounds that they did go for are just sounds I, usually probably don't listen to as much as other sounds, but still pretty nice, overall songs. I feel like I would listen to a good bit of these and definitely put them on my playlist and vibe to them. Like I said, I feel like a lot of these songs definitely have that thing where, you can put it on your playlist and just vibe to it. That's what Red was for me. Like when I first heard it, I was like, okay, this is cool. Like, how they do everything on this one. But as it kept playing, it was just that whole kind of vibe and the energy of that one and the catchiness that, I just kept going with that. So I feel like a lot of the songs on this one kind of have that whole thing going on. And like I said, the way they did production definitely is kind of like designed for that sound and stuff like that. I would say the way they were writing lyrics on this entire thing was very interesting as well. I would have to kind of know their writing process, but the way things were thrown together was really interesting, like lyrically, like not something I feel like I see too much when it comes to how lyrics are written But I guess that just adds to the very unique thing they have going on. Definitely, I will say about the lyrics, even though Young Creator Crew isn't my favorite song on the album, I think the lyrics on that one are probably one of my favorites, especially like I said, with how they did the verse on that, and the lyrics and the verses were definitely one of my favorites on this one. But yeah, if I had to pick favorites on this one, I think, just based off of the ones I feel like I would definitely listen to the most is definitely Blue Lips, What's Up, and then also Red Red. I think those three, probably not in a specific order, like I would have to probably listen to them a little more, but I think those three are definitely going to be the ones I listen to the most. I also feel like I would listen to ACAI a lot as well. I feel like that one, just the whole kind of main hook on that one would cause me to listen to that one in production. I'm excited to see if they'll do any other performance besides Red Red. I did check out the kind of performances that they had for Red Red. I checked out their performance film, and then also their performance on Studio Choom. That reaction is on my Patreon if you guys want to see my reaction to that. But also any other performance that they do for any other songs on this album, I'll definitely be checking that out as well on my Patreon. But yeah, 100%. Tell me what you guys thought about this release down below. What did you like? What did you not like? Tell me what your favorites were on this album, or you can write the entire thing if you'd like. Definitely would like to hear your opinion. Hope you guys enjoyed my reaction on this one, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.